So AgYield is a software-enabled risk management solution that works directly with American producers. Been in this space since 1968. The core of our business is to identify and understand each individual operation, their margins, how it is that they're currently marketing grain, and then to be a trusted advisor and essentially a marketing division of the operation.
Anderson's been around since 1947, so we just celebrated our 75th anniversary as a company this past year. We're a diversified agribusiness. We're headquartered in Maumee, Ohio, which is a suburb of Toledo. So our goal is to be the most nimble and innovative North American ag supply chain company. So really trying to connect all the pieces of the ag supply chain from field to end user.
The Andersons partnership, is real strategic on both fronts. From AgYield's perspective, it opens us up to working with a reputable commercial to be able to offer different products that will integrate within the consulting that we do with our growers. These products can be anything from, options on cash sales, HTAs, min-maxes, accumulators, really anything that is available in the commercial markets where the grower doesn't necessarily have to be margining a position in a futures or options account. That is really a strategic benefit for what we can bring to our growers, because in different marketing environments, capital can be, tight in certain areas, certain times of the year, and sometimes the tools that we'll use to provide these marketing solutions will be done through commercials. And working with Andersons made the perfect sense to us, the two companies coming together to form a best-in-class risk management offering, to growers from the Eastern Corn Belt all the way out west.
A lot of the, philosophy and kind of the way we do business and how we go to market really aligns a lot. But the partnership for me really came about from both of us leveraging one another's strengths and the things that we're really good at. I think that we've done that, and I think that we certainly have some features and uniqueness about the partnership that's going to really benefit producers in a way that others in our industry can't or haven't yet.
The benefits for the grower in this relationship, I think, are twofold. One from the Andersons' perspective on their commercial clients that deliver grain to them. I think it opens up the ability to utilize a consulting service and have somebody monitoring and organizing all of their revenue components through the software. From an AgYield consulting perspective, it just gives us one more notch up in the products and services that we're offering by partnering with a reputable commercial like Andersons.
Whether you're in Idaho or Eastern Colorado, Louisiana, upstate New York, or here in the Eastern Corn Belt, unique challenges face every single producer. And let's face it, the American producer has a ton of challenges that they face every single year to put food on the table for us. The one thing that I think that this partnership will help do is to offer them less of a challenge on a pretty key part of what they do, and that's market their grain to have positive revenue every single year. AgYield's obviously their features with their software and the expertise they have with the team. It really helps the producer make not blind marketing decisions, right? You can take a look and actually see what the effect of the decision that you're about to make is going to be before you have to make the decision.
I think the power of AgYield, the power of this partnership gets into us having to be creative for, each of our operations. We are so individualized in how it is we work with each operation, the products we're using, the tools we're using. Some of the growers we're working with, have hedge lines of credit that are linked directly with their bank. That grower's using different tools maybe than the grower that is in a different capital position and maybe needs to use commercial products that are linked with cash sales and things of that nature. So the long and the short of it is that we navigate good times, difficult times, all with the same methodologies of leaning on our software and understanding at any yield or price scenario what it is that operation's sweet spot for profitability is and where their vulnerabilities are, and discussing with them what their goals and objectives are, discussing with them what are realistic outcomes from a yield perspective, and then showing them that should yields be up 5% or down 5% and prices deviate up 10% or down 10%, what that means for their overall profitability. And then we go to the drawing board using all the tools in our toolbox and say, here's what we can do to manage that risk and keep trucking along. It's proactive marketing versus reactive marketing. And that's always been our mantra. We want to discover a vulnerability within somebody's marketing plan when we have an opportunity to make it better, rather than waiting for that to occur and trying to dig out.
I think what this does is it really brings two companies together that in their own right are very competent at what they do in their space. We look at the software and the technological solutions that AgYield has, and from a producer standpoint, I'm a farm kid, I grew up on a farm. To be able to physically look at what a pricing decision will do and see the result of that, really customized to your operation, it takes guesswork out of something that is a really important part of the producer's job every day. And that's, when do I sell my grain? But taking the guesswork out of that, man, it just helps us all make better decisions.
The partnership between Andersons and AgYield forges what I believe to be the best in class risk management and consulting package that's offered in the industry. You're coupling a well-respected, well-capitalized commercial grain company like the Andersons, wonderful family history. You couple that with the third generation family that's created AgYield, been in this space since 1968, and you're bringing the two minds together so that you understand and know at any yield or risk scenario what that strategy or what that solution is going to do for your operation. And as we go through and markets change, markets evolve, each crop year is different and brings new challenges, both agronomically but also on the marketing side. And I think powering yourself with decision-making tools and a team behind you to help navigate those times is of the utmost importance as the game keeps ratcheting up in production agriculture.